You saying, chat? Boy. Boy. Let me shut this door. Where do I start, chat? Where do we start? First things foremost, I'm actually my subscribers keep fluctuating. People going and come, then going and come. I don't know what the algorithm is doing. Apparently, I'm 1 away from hitting 2.2. So just make sure that if you're new here, you definitely subscribe. But I try to go live as much as possible. Couldn't last 2 days, but in a whole, I'm always providing Chelsea content for you guys and always trying to bring the latest updates and how we're feeling in general. The motto Chelsea suck. That's funny because he always says that regardless of the result. But I feel like there's a lot to talk about today. And none of it is good. And I know a lot of people are going live right now, so there's a lot of traffic on YouTube. So if you're new in the building and if you're watching and if you're a rival, there's a lot of people going live. So I need you guys to smash that like button for me, and let's see what we can do. See what we can do, man. It's looking very dark. It's looking very dark. Like I said, loads of people are going live, so I need you guys to help the algorithm and make sure you guys all subscribe to the channel so you can put your comments in and making sure you give your raw opinions and how you feel. In the background, I've got X and Dev in the background. They're coming in to give their opinion. But first things first, hit the like button so we can talk on the horrid game that we saw today. That honestly, guys, like X and Dev will know this. I'm an oracle. I literally predict these things. Why is it that when I say things like Chelsea are cooked, I'm nervous? The guys in the chat always try to cook me. They're always trying to cook me, telling me, yo, nah, Ches, it's not that bad. Yo, you're being too pessimistic, estrogen, all this crap. Man telling me about that stuff. So I'm saying, if you knew my hobbies, you know you wouldn't say that. The point isn't even that. The point is, I'm negative at the moment, and I'm not too positive in my club because it's so predictable. We're so readable. I've seen it for Chelsea for like the last 10 years where when we win the league, it's come up to 10 years now. The same nonsense over and over again. Genuinely. It's the same nonsense. Do you get me? I'm actually okay. Me personally, I'm actually very, very good. Personally, I'm okay. That's football used to get on my nerves during the day. But me personally, I'm actually very calm. I'm actually having a good time. As much as I can. And life is difficult. But Chelsea's I have to talk on it because now it's part of my job. I've got to talk on the club, you know? I mean, crap all season, that's a fact. But yeah, I keep it real. When I need to back my club on their agendas, I'll do so. But when I need to call out my club when they're playing rubbish or management or players, I'm also going to do so. Breaking news. Chelsea are in a crisis. And now I'm calling it a crisis when he tells me I'm going mad. Yeah? Because I am very, very concerned the way we're playing, the plays we have missing, the games we have. That's why I'm calling it a crisis. That's why I'm calling it a crisis because I'm very concerned about the players who got injured. There's many not starters who are in the team. Here's the problem. It's hard to even judge the team because our best players aren't even here. And the squad players who are here are playing meaty. Chalobah would actually be starting next to Cole. And when he's next to a decent centre-back, he plays good. But when he's next to a man like Pato and Josh, he looks meaty. That's 2 red cards in 2 games. Where both times they could have just conceded the goal and it would have been okay. Like basically, opportunity cost. I look at life. Opportunity cost in football is massive. Is what's foregone? The value of what's foregone. The opportunity you missed. How much does that cost? You know. Let me even get definition up because long time to look at looks at definition, guys. I studied economics for 4 years. Okay. This what definition is. Yeah. The value of the next best alternative that you gave up when making decisions. It's literally what I just said. So the value of you going in for the tackle, then not, didn't add up. It's a negative. You might as well concede the goal and keep 11 man on the pitch. 2 weeks in a row, they've made the same mistake. 2 weeks in a row. Guys, the algorithm is mad right now. There's a lot of people going live. A lot of Chelsea content creators are very, very upset. But I need you to stick with me because I keep it real. There's names in YouTube, but not all of them are real. Not a lot of them are real. Yeah? I was here for one people watching me for a whole hour. Smash the like button for me and subscribe to your channel. Especially if you're a rival, especially if you're new. I want to get at least 30 people in here. And then we can keep moving the algorithm. I want to go live for a minute. It's still only 5:30. I can enjoy the rest of my evening when I'm done. They keep mudding me. About what? Shut up, man. What are they mudding me about? What did I even say? What did I even say about mudding me, joke, man? Hey, Steven, let me know what they said, them idiot boy, them there. Let me know what they said, bro. I'll go on there, back myself. I can't back myself. I'm on this live. I'm my own live. I'm pushing my own thing out there. Do you get me? But people, it's annoying because I can't see Deb. He's usually on the camera. He's not there today. Same with X. Oh, he's on. He is there. He is there. I'm gonna let him land, bro. Devin X, let me know if you're there, bro. Both of you can go.
I'm not one of these people watching me crash out in person. What's wrong with you? You think I'm gonna put my camera on for this bitch ass foot?
No. To be fair, Dev, I'm like you. When I go on streams and I want to crash out, I actually don't go on camera. I don't like the shots people do. You know when they take the video of you after and they put it on the clips and you're like looking at it. I don't like that stuff. I get someone else. But anyway, Dev and X, you can go off mute, man. Both of you can talk, man.
I was backstage. I'm watching my son, and so I'm gonna be on and off. Because I joined early. I thought you was on.
No, I like do your thing, bro.
Yeah, nah. So like I'm a chip in. Like I'm not like purposely muting. So sorry, I joined late. What was he talking about right now?
Nah, generally I wasn't even angry. I wasn't even ranting too much. But I was basically just saying that 2 weeks in a row, like we can talk about the club as a whole, and we could talk about what's going on. But 2 weeks in a row, the opportunity cost of making the tackle wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
So why do they keep doing it? Like I don't, you know what it is, like because they would have scored because it was 2v1 against the goalkeeper. They would have passed it or just started.
At least make him get the chance to make the save.
It's 1-1. Just take 1-1 and keep playing.
But the thing is, at least like you don't even know if he's gonna score for sure. Because that Gruder guy, I don't know if he's that nice, but it's a chance. But even what you're saying, right? Like a lot of people are surprised. I think I said this last night in the chat. I said hopefully Chalaba doesn't do something dumb last night. I dead said it. I don't know. I think
you did say it. You did say
it. Like don't put it out there.
I remember people did say I remember people saying
that. I said I know my team. Like you always says this, just you know it.
I know my team, yeah,
bro. I'm like yo, and I said this last. I said yo, bro, Chess. I said this last game as well. I said hopefully in the Man U game, we don't do anything dumb the first 10 to 15 minutes or something like that along the lines.
That's exactly what happens.
And then, bro, I'm like, I know.
But this time it was the second half they made the mistake. So it was the first 4 minutes in the first half of Man United, and in this game it was the first like 7 minutes of this half.
I don't like how people like. All right, yeah, Maresca, like, okay, he made those subs, bro, but we still have a possibility of losing. Those guys like Yakuba Minta and them were getting in dangerous spots. When you have 10 men now, like the chances.
Wait, Zay, can I cut in real quick just about the manager? Because like I'm not about to do this 2 weeks running, bro. All you people, and by you people, I am referring to Chelsea fans that are going at the manager's neck for making what we can criticize, which is a factual criticism. When we get these red cards, Maresca has made some incorrect substitutions. We don't even need to get in detail about it. That's a fact. But for you guys to blame the manager for this defeat, I can hear the Man United one. Like we can have a real discussion about, you know, the manager's tactics, the players he subbed on. But this game, where we had our best first half, possibly in the entire season, we were on our way to a classic 2-0 or 2-1 win. Brighton had nothing for us in the midfield. The only thing they had for us was, like a lot of people were saying, on the wings. with Minta. But you guys want to crash out over the manager because Santos sent Chalaba to the Shadow Realm. Because last week, Sanchez sent the team to the Shadow Realm. Bro, we don't deserve nice things. I've been saying it for the longest time. Like, this fan base is so quick to crash out on the wrong parties. No one wants to hold the players accountable. No one wants to hold the board accountable for getting some of these scrubs. But we want to crash out on the manager. Miss me with that shit. Y'all got it. I keep seeing it in the chat. It's not even just your chat, Ches. Football Terrace, any place that's talking about this game right now. Everyone wants to go Maresca out, because your agendas from last year are showing. When Maresca eventually does get sacked, because let me be very clear, we are going to lose against Liverpool. That's Josh and Hato at center back. Liverpool just lost against Palace. Let's be realistic. So when we lose that game and there's actual pressure on international break to sack the manager, I hope we do. Because we'll get worse after that as well. You guys want to bring in Areola, like Areola's going to fix the problems with this squad. Have you guys been watching ball? Have you been watching the Prem for the last 5 years? What goes hand in hand with Chelsea? Injuries in September to January period. It happens every fucking season.
I know with your you, innit? Be up my man. AG, I sent you a link, bro. You might not be active, but let me know on text. But here's the thing. I hear what you man are saying about this JP and CP. I think you're new here. Be it yourself. We haven't seen you on here for a minute. How also a long time viewer. Here's the problem, boys. Not every single game you're going to be winning 3-0, 10 chances. Brentford, we created a lot. Today we didn't. Boo-hoo. When you're in the lead, keep it and just see the half out like we did. Well done, fine. And then just cruise the second half. They'll have chances. Take your chances. Even see out a 1-0 win if you come with your defense. Our defense, we can't trust it. Hence why in the chat we're all saying we need another goal. So let's give the context of this half. They're making individual errors, with unforced errors, we call it in other sports. It's nothing to do with Maresca. Zero. He didn't choose these players. He ain't the manager. He's the head coach. He's just there to coach them. And he doesn't believe a lot of these players are good enough. Hence why he doesn't even play Josh. Played today, 2 goals, probably his fault. Like, stop blaming the system for individual errors. If you're losing these games convincingly, like Bayern Munich, for example, every single game, then I would hear you. But we don't. Brentford was our errors. Man United was our errors. Bayern Munich,
our errors, not finishing our dinner.
Our errors not finishing. And defensively, we were okay, actually. We were okay defensively. But our errors. Can we stop blaming just the manager? And by the way, I'm not happy with him because some of his subs are annoying me. But again, he brings on Augusto at right wing back, which makes sense because you want a guy who can go forward and still defensively help out.
Gusto concedes the equalizer.
And Minta would have definitely cooked Esteban if he cooked Gusto. But then Gusto makes some bozo moments himself.
Yo, his defense, like, he gives way too much packets across.
His defending, he's a bad season as well. So he does make the right change, but then the guy who he brings up, who he didn't buy, by the way, makes bare errors and has been making errors this whole season. So I hear you when I actually agree with you. We haven't created an awful lot of chances this season. We haven't scored many open play goals. I can put that to many reasons. Start of the season is slow. By the
injuries.
Way, and injuries as well. But I don't like to make that excuse too much because your style of play should work regardless of the team.
No. Chez, I'm talking about build-up. Injuries matter for build-up. Like, the thing is, like, what is the constant complaints many people are making? And notice, I didn't disagree with what JP or said. I didn't disagree with that comment. We have been poor in our build-up. We have been poor in counter-pressing. But you know one thing we've been poor in, even before Maresca, all the way back into Potter? Transitional fucking defense. Ever since we finished 12th in this goddamn league, we have a problem with the transition. Now, people are going to go, that's the manager, right? So how come it's been happening under 3 different managers and most of these players are still the same since those 3 managers? Bro, people don't want to have the uncomfortable conversations. I'm all for blaming managers when the managers are fucking up. When Poch was here, I was ready to have Poch sacked literally after month 3 because I could see it. But for you guys to watch what Maresca did last year, and I'm not here for defending managers blindly or keeping them just because of what they did the previous season, but to watch that last season, watch the board sell him at the end of the window, not get him a center back, not get him another goalkeeper, and on top of that, you brought him Garnacho and Gittin instead of Noni. And you guys want to sit here and honestly tell me Maresca is the most or the biggest problem and why we are literally crashing out right now. Come on, man. Come on, man. We all can't be watching these games and think that Maresca is the biggest issue here. I refuse to believe that. Because I can bring up each game by context and I can show you where the players sold us. The only game I blame on Maresca wholeheartedly is United. Because factually, when Sanchez got that red card, he crashed the fuck out. He took all our attackers off. So that is on Maresca. But for you guys to sit here and act like Brighton is on Maresca, nah, man. Miss me with that. And people are saying the manager is the most fixable issue. The manager is the most fixable issue when we have injuries. So we're going to bring in a new manager with a third of the injured squad. Are you guys thinking? Are you logically thinking? Go ahead, Chess.
Yo, these guys, the funny thing, these guys are talking about like sack the manager and you know who this board is going to get next. Like some Liam Ross in there.
Areola, brother. Some guy like that. Or who was the guy before we were looking at? Damn, I can't even remember his name because he's not even rated like that. That's the shit that pisses me off. You guys know what this board does. You know the type of managers they go for. You know the type of players they go for. Right now, I'm at the board's neck. I'm at the board's neck.
You see, Chaz, you see this stupidity in chat, the JPCP guy. Certain behavior patterns are happening. The manager has to manage them.
Oh, come
Once
on,
you,
man.
as a player, as a human being, have a certain habit, and you're at a certain age, you know how hard it is to uncoach certain things. Like Chalaba having bozo moments like that. Sanchez, do you think Sanchez is gonna wake up tomorrow and
chat? What are we doing here?
Elite.
No. This is Chelsea in a nutshell, man. Keep going.
Chat,
this is Chelsea in a nutshell,
today,
bro.
and Man United and went, oh yeah, Maresca's the problem. Bro, I just told you lot 5 minutes ago they made 2 unforced errors for no reason. Just concede the goal. Just concede the goal. You're 1-1 or you're 1-0 down away to Man United. Fine. Then if you lose, then it's on the manager because goals can happen. Liverpool today conceded about 15 chances, but only conceded 1 goal. They stayed in it. It took a last-minute winner for them to lose the game, despite being stinky the whole game.
Yo, you know what's funny? You know what's
funny?
Them
use your brain. I'm wrong. I thought the tossings and Chalobahs for a few games, even up till January, would be fine. I was very, very wrong. And by the way, I'm not just scapegoating them because they're not the only bozos in this team right now. There's a lot. And the manager has a part to play in terms of he's playing João Pedro up front. It's clearly not working. He keeps playing Enzo 10. He scored today, but it's not working. But the system definitely needs to change. And I was hoping the last result would make him change that. Not Lincoln. I'm talking about United, but clearly it didn't. And here we are again. This is why I say to people, I know my team more than anybody. That's my ego, but also the fact, in my opinion, I predict these things. Most of the time I might be wrong, but a lot of the time I'm right. It's so predictable. I don't know what else we're losing today. I don't know. I'm not. That's what I'm not.
No.
But
Chez, no. Don't do that. You were supposed to be wrong today. Man United, I was with you. I hear you on Man United because that judge is real at Old Trafford. That judge is real. But this game and how this game was going, you were in line to be getting cooked. And the craziest thing is, the part you say you know so well about your team is the part that unraveled everything, which I give you fair due and fair credit, which is you said, someone's going to fuck this up. You didn't say how, which is a good on you. You didn't try to Nostradamus this shit. You just said someone's going to fuck it up. And lo and behold, it's actually almost the same exact way. Enzo hospital passes Chalobah in that Lincoln game. God forbid, we almost lost to Lincoln. We said it in that game. That performance was shit. We talked about it. We get to this game. People want to talk about creating chances, and I'm not. Give me like 20 seconds to elaborate this thought. Let me land here. Do you guys not realize when you don't have, you can have a system, but certain players cannot execute the system to the highest level? This is why we won the Club World Cup, because the players that were in the system executed it to the maximum of its capabilities. And at the maximum of its capabilities, we beat the best team in the fucking world. So let's be realistic here. I'm not, being dramatic. I'm genuinely looking at what has happened.
No.
You take five of those first 11. Hold on, Chess. You take five of those first 11. Your Palmers, Fofana is injured. Tosin is injured. Tosin is the key one with Colwill. Those two are the keys. And I don't even rate Tosin like that. Yes, our buildup is going to get worse. Yes, our transition is going to get worse. And guess what, guys? Our press is going to get worse. Go ahead, Jess.
No, honestly, yeah, like, listen.
Wait, Chess, that's my favorite one. People are like, we're playing scared. Why the f do you think we're playing scared?
Like, I can't. It's like
Mandem. Stop blaming the manager solely.
Oh my god, we've been doing this for 10 years, bro.
Like, it's not a good aura. You get me? Aura, that vibe. It's not a good look to shout on the internet, that scream. It doesn't look very, you know what I'm saying? I used to wear that, but now I'm not. I bake. But I'm just saying to you lot in the chat, like, the squad, as it stands right now, it just isn't the level.
Thank you, Chad.
Like, I told someone this the other game, like, nah. I took on Lewis's stream yesterday. You guys might have listened to it. I was saying to the chat, I said, if Liverpool had to depend on Chiesa and Rio and Leone, let's hope he's okay. He's back next year, unfortunately for him. But let's say he was fit. If they had to play Leone instead of VVD, Chiesa and Rio instead of Gakpo and Salah,
and Salah's out for the season.
I'm not calling Palmer Salah levels or VVD Cole levels. But you get my point, people. The premise is the equation. Use your brain. What's going to happen to Liverpool's attack and defense? It's going to get worse, right? That's why the manager.
They won't win the league. No, factually, if that happened, they would not win the league. That is a fact. If those injuries came down.
Facts. So why is it when it happens to us, people don't acknowledge that? Now, I'm not going to use that as an excuse to lose today or to losing against United, because the manager's also made mistakes. When all I'm seeing in the chat and online and on YouTube and on shows and on panels is the manager, the players, I'm like, this is very easy analysis to make. Clearly, we have one issue, and it's the board. But everyone knows that. But then they keep going to Maresca like he's the only one. Like, I'm going to say it again. He brought on the right sub in Gusto and Lavi and Badishile, by the way, at 1-1, to hold the ball, be more defensive, and have an outlet on the wing backs. It still didn't work. What else do you want him to do then?
No, Ches. It's his fault because he brought on Gusto. Because before, if he's not using the squad, Maresca's not using the squad, so it's his fault, right? So then he uses the squad.
You will be sitting here saying, "Oh, why didn't you bring on a right back to defend?"
That's what I'm just saying. Sack Maresca, bro. I don't know what happened in this fan base where nobody wants Maresca anymore, or these agendas that have been brewing since last year when we were suffering.
Yeah, Manny, whatever your name is, yeah, respect to you. Nice picture. I think that's in Turkey. Bear yourself. The point isn't about Cole being this great centre back. The point is, when he was here, I could only go off what I saw in my eyes. Me, Joey, X, and Devia. When he was here, he improved. The team improved. So I'm going with causation and correlation. So now he's not here, other players aren't here, and we're getting worse. It's kind of a simple equation. You need your best players to do the best you can in the league and in all competitions. It's not that hard.
I don't get why this is hard. Is Colwell one of our two best centre backs as it stands?
I'm not saying to you at the same time, before I get X's opinion and Joey after, I'm not saying at the same time that Maresca's applies will blame and it's not his fault and he's only dealing with what he has, because he has his own job to do and he's managed to do a decent job last season, and we're doing way worse than last season at the moment in time. This context of injuries and World Cup and stuff, but the point is we're doing worse. I'm a guy in it. I'm very manly in the way that I only care about facts. I really care about feelings that much. Extreme circumstances apply, but most of the time I deal with what's the reality. Let me deal with that. not how I feel all the time. How I feel right now is a lot worse than even the reality, because reality is we're still in the mix for top 4. Great. Liverpool lost. The points gap's the same. United lost. Great. Arsenal might lose tomorrow. So what? Factually, we're okay. Factually, we're terrible right now. We're in crisis based on the games we have and the injuries we have. That's why I put it in the towel. I'm not overblowing it because we lost 4 games. It feels like I lost 4 games. We lost 3 games in a row. I'm not going to overblow it because we lost at home. I'm overblowing it because the injuries we have, the teams we need to win and play, and the current form we're in, the red cards, all culminating together, which means coming together into this situation, I've got a bit of an issue. But X and Joey, take it away. I don't really want to talk anymore.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, all good,
yes,
bro.
sir. You're good, bro.
I don't know if Joey wants to talk. I even forgot.
No, I mean you could go, bro. I'm gonna because I'm gonna, you know me, I go off. So I'll let you roll, son.
Nah, I think from the moment that fucking red card came, I was praying, but I already knew. Like, first of all, our defense is like not good to begin with. So whatever we're looking at there, I didn't expect to hold out on it. So I don't know. Maresca could be braver with his subs, but once you go a man down, bro, it's already like hard. Like, and then it's when we were 11v11, they were getting in dangerous spots already. So you know what I mean? With you getting tired legs. I just don't understand like fans complaining. All right, so we sacked Maresca, right? We're gonna get Liam Russenair. The transfer policy is still gonna stay the same. We knew, like, I think this is why I was and then it's like this is why I was complaining in the chat. I think I argued with Couch yesterday about these. We need sell these 2 CBs and we could get CBs of a decent standard, because it's like he was saying that we don't raise the level. I think we do if you just get CBs that can defend and don't have bozo moments. You get a keeper that you're not just does his job and not worried about him passing it straight to a defender under pressure with like 10 men. Or like even before we were 11v11, right? There's 3 to 4 times where Sanchez kicked, made that mispass
on it.
But it's like, listen, that directly may not lead to a goal, but he's given like a throw in or he's giving them possession in a dangerous area where they could get a shot on goal. And then he does that every game, and people are, oh, Sanchez improved. But that's neither here or there, bro. I think this is why I was complaining the transfer window, that we did not get a CB and we did not replace this keeper, because I knew like shit like this was gonna happen. Like I said yesterday, hopefully Chalobah doesn't mess up, and I said it yesterday, and then he does this. I said it's like, you know, the patterns of these players. You know what's gonna happen. The moment Colwell went down, you should have been like, all right, let's reshuffle and change our strategy. Maybe we don't need fucking Garnacho for this amount of money. You know what I mean? Maybe all right, we could focus in this area because this Cole went down. And then I think Tussin, bro, he doesn't even win. He wins headers, but he gets beat for a big guy, and he's terrible 1v1 defending. I feel like no matter what CBs they come back and their bodies, we're still at a disadvantage.
But my thing is
they're worse than like people think.
Let me be a host for a second.
They're not even average to me.
I will challenge on that point. My only problem with that point is, and you correspond, is your second or third centre back, who he would be. I'm not expecting anybody in any top team to have a great third centre back. Like, he's a good third centre back. He's a good Prem. Tussin.
Wait. That's so wrong.
Think about
it. All the top teams have three good center backs.
I'm saying, like, he to me is a third choice Prem centre back. And as a third choice third centre back, how often is he meant to play? 38 games. He comes off and plays maybe like 10 games, 15
But why are we having this discussion now when we didn't?
Because X said he has flaws, But if I go through all the top team, I'm actually being pedantic.
No, but Ches, but
you can't do that, Ches. You can't do that. He was a
Oh,
starter.
I'm just saying he's not meant to be playing the games anyway.
But that's
he's not relevant.
He should have in the summer.
No,
he's not relevant to the point. Why are we talking about tossing?
This goes into my point.
Why?
Okay. This goes into my point. Please, let me get to this. Okay.
XU done.
Because this is wrong, bro. This is wrong. Let me tell you why. Okay. In a pairing, right? In a pairing, there's always one leader. Okay. In a pairing, when you're playing center back, there's always one guy that's a leader. All right. There's always one guy. In this case, we're forcing Tosin to be that leader in this case. So if we don't have Tosin, there's no one else who can lead the back line. There isn't. You're seeing it. You're seeing it. There's no one else that's talking enough to be able to lead that back line.
I agree.
Alba doesn't talk enough. No one else is there. If you put 42-year-old Thiago Silva back there right now, they'll look better just because of the amount of the vocal of it is different. The vocal of it is different. The understanding of where your teammate is supposed to be and what you can do to be able to help him. And that first goal, the goal that Minty whips across. Why is Josh so far away? Because there's nobody else to tell him that he's that far away. There's no one. There's no one there to tell him he's that far away from Welbeck. Welbeck just peels off of him and it's a goal. This is what you get when you do not get a leader at center back. This is what you get. These are the issues that you're going to have. We had one leader before this. One. And it was Levi Colwell. The season continued to progress, and he continued to progress as a leader. The injury happened, and we decided that we did not need another player. Why? For Garnacho. That's why.
No. How did stop so?
For Garnacho. That's why. That's why. No, don't do this.
Joey.
We did all summer. We waited for Garnacho. All summer. Don't do this now. Don't do this now.
That's not right.
I'm
not going to shout on people. Listen, I'm going to shout on people.
No, Ches, he's right. That's why I was on mute. He's right.
He's right. All summer to get a center back. All summer.
Let me say something on my channel, yeah? From day one, I've always said, it's not my channel, it's our channel. It's a chat channel. I'm not the leader, I'm just a host. You get it? So Joey can say what he wants, people in the chat. But I have to respond when I think we can talk about this. It's not about the player Garnacho, because we needed a centre-back and a left winger anyway. We needed quantity and quality. The issue isn't we bought a left winger. The issue is we bought Garnacho. So if you placed Garnacho with Semenyo, I would still be upset right now, Joey. I'd still be pissed right now if we bought Semenyo over Garnacho.
But that's not my point.
No,
you're missing my point.
Wait, one at a time.
My point is we decided against priority.
Himself,
we decided against priority, bro.
Like,
no, bro.
Wait.
I don't like the guy, innit? I don't like him.
No, listen.
I'm just saying, don't use his name like it's his. Like he's
no, Ches. It's not about the name.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not about the name, Ches. It's not about the name.
I hear you, Joey. I do hear you.
What we decided to prioritize. Okay, we had George still sitting there, a winger still sitting there, someone who Maresca uses. Okay?
Jackson, if you really want to go down that route.
Sure. Someone who Maresca uses. And instead of getting a priority, the priority that the manager went out on public and said that he needed, we went and got another winger. Forget me using the word Garnacho. You just got triggered because it was Garnacho.
I don't care about him.
That's it.
No,
Instead of it being priority center back, we went and got a winger.
I don't need to be on the internet defending a guy who don't pay me money. Pay me money, I'll defend you. Give me 10 grand a week, I'll defend you, trust me. I'm just saying, the issue, I said this yesterday, everyone shut their mouth because it's facts. The issue, Dev, X and Joey, isn't the left wingers we bought. That's another problem. That's a different conversation. The issue is we didn't get the centre-backs we needed, which we all agree with. So forget Garnacho. If we had bought a great centre-back, we'd still be angry at Garnacho. And if we listen to my point, bro.
The same thing, bro.
George, I'm repeating my point to make it make sense. If we had bought a great centre-back and bought Garnacho, we'd still be angry at Garnacho. if we'd bought a great left winger and didn't buy a centre back, we'd still be angry we didn't buy a centre back. That's my point. I'm angry
I hear
either
your
way.
point,
I'm
no,
angry with the quality and the quantity. Do you get it?
Chaz, I hear you,
That's
but this is the point. This is the only thing, and Joe, you can always cut me off when I'm speaking on someone else's point. What I'm hearing Joey saying is, brother, I hear you, regardless if it was Semenyo or Garnacho, right? What he's saying is, we knew we were under these fuck-ass restrictions. And sorry for all the French that's been going off in the stream. We knew we were under these stupid-ass restrictions, Chess. We self-reported ourselves. You think we didn't know what was coming? So if you knew this shit was coming, which is why we were stockpiling players earlier, it's evident now why we were stockpiling players earlier. Why did you not stockpile one of the most important parts of the pitch, which is the back fucking line? Let me just really quick, and you guys are free to cut me off. I'm going to list you the center backs that are under the club right now that can be in the first team. It is Benoit Badiashile, Desassi, Tosin, Josh Achampong, Hato if you want to take him out of left fucking back and put him in center back, and Wesley Fofana. 4 of the 6 I just named are not competent or healthy enough to play in a Premier League top 4 or title competing backline. But what Joey is literally saying is, but you know what we did prioritize the last 3 fucking years? Wingers. Mudryk, Garnacho, Gittins, Sancho, Neto. Joey, am I missing any?
Keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking.
Okay, so we're on the same wavelength. So my thing is just, it's not that you guys are necessarily disagreeing. It's just, and I feel you, bro. When you hear Garnacho, it's like, fuck Garnacho. Like, it gets, trust me, it incites some shit. What I'm saying to you is, it's about the board and what they prioritize. And they saw Maresca achieve this Club World Cup, bro. And whether you rate that shit or not, he beat the best team in a serious, competitive trophy and won it. So that should tell you, if we came up in the Champions League against the same team, what would we need to replicate this over a longer season? Everybody under the sun in this fan base knows what it was. We needed one more creator. We needed a left winger. We needed 2 center backs. Fuck a singular center back.
We needed a
goalkeeper. Don't worry, I wasn't forgetting that one, brother. Hey, where's the Sanchez prop at now? Hold on, this is a side thing because my agendas are coming out now. Where's the Sanchez prop out now, people? It's not these
Kelly,
3.
the one thing that you're missing, they're telling us now that they have money to spend in January. Why the fuck do you have money to spend in January when we needed a center back and a goalkeeper?
I'm gonna be real, bro. If we don't bring a center back and a goalkeeper in January,
If you have money left over, you fucking frauds. If you have money left over to spend in January, do not tell me you couldn't have gotten a center back and a goalkeeper. Do not tell me that. You don't get to tell me that.
Like, I ain't seen.
What happened to him?
He'll be back. Hashed out for a second. He'll be back.
We had these fucking problems, bro. We had these fucking problems beforehand. Before we knew that these problems were here. But you decided that Jorgensen was good enough. You decided that Sanchez was good enough. You decided that a Tosin, who was free, is going to be the long-term starter for us this year. You decided that Chalobah, someone who you tried to sell for 2 fucking years, is going to be the long-term starter for this year.
Look what the flipping manager said. Look what he said.
I didn't even see I've seen nothing.
No. I'm not saying negatively. Let me land in it.
Yeah.
For sure. You cannot continue. Let me make it flipping big for you losers. You cannot continue to make mistakes. They are big mistakes that change games. Red cards today in United. We tried to adjust with Josh and Jarrell, the fantastic talents, but not many with Premier League games. Let's continue, yeah, chat? Look.
Wow, he wants experience in the back line, Ches.
Oh, sure. Wow. We can go through it. It's tough
horror.
Let me read this story. One sec. It's a tough one because we were in control of the game, which is a fact. We didn't concede nothing, which is a fact. We had many shots. Everything was fine. Because of a mistake. And this is the one I'm going to read out the most. It's here. The message that we just said inside is clear. Against any team in the Prem, you cannot continue to give away presents. These are big mistakes, and the game completely changed.
Nah, but it's the manager's fault, bro.
What more do you want him to say?
No. I'm trying to tell you, it's getting
That's
to
the
a
fact
point,
that you
bro.
don't agree, bro. That's the thing.
No,
The fact that you
because
don't
the
agree.
thing is, Tez has been composed for most of this. Yeah.
Bro,
Are we that
Maresca's
big?
gonna get sacked. All right, by the way, Maresca's gonna get sacked. By the way, because of the way that I think that Igbali is. I have this theory about Igbali. He's trying to, I have this whole theory. I'm gonna put it out, and within the next 2 days, I'm gonna put it out. But I have this whole theory about Igbali that he is kind of power hungry within the whole thing, and I think that eventually, I think we saw it after yesterday, well, after the Strasbourg game, that there is a power dynamic that has shifted over the last 2 years between Igbali
and Igbali
to Igbali making decisions, and why there's been this butting of heads. I eventually think that this is gonna be De Zerbi's project. I think
Joey.
I think that he's gonna be the one. He likes De Zerbi so much, and this isn't new, by the way. Him liking De Zerbi isn't new. He just put it in the hands of somebody else. But he likes De Zerbi so much that I think that he's gonna end up making it his project.
Joey, everything you're saying is honestly spot on, because here's the deal, bro. When Maresca inevitably gets sacked because of what this club is, what this institution is as a whole, which doesn't understand how to achieve continued success. Stop. We are going to sack him probably by about December, January period, because I trust that manager enough to get a couple more results.
Yep.
So I know he's going to be able to extend his lifeline. But inevitably, the squad
maybe
is
by
January.
I don't even know if it's going to be I think by January he's not going to be here. I'm going to be honest.
No, I agreed. I said it could be as early as December. But what I'm looking at now,
exactly.
Is,
go ahead.
Is I question the age of some of the people that support this club, and I remember being like this when I was 15 to 23. I used to always be like, the manager, you pussy, sack that fraud, bring me the next one. But back then, there were world-class managers left and right. You guys remember those times where you could sack Ancelotti and go and get another world-class manager? It was good times.
Yeah, there ain't that anymore. There's not that many world-class managers.
There is less than, and I dare someone to prove me wrong, there is less than 7 world-class managers as we speak right now, actively in the game.
I could probably give you even a less number, a lower number.
I agree. And this is the point I'm going to conclude off at. You guys want to go at Maresca. You think De Zerbi, did you watch De Zerbi at Brighton? Everybody that swears they know so much about De Zerbi. One of his biggest flaws defensively in his system, not players, his system. We have shit-ass defenders, shit-ass goalkeepers, and you want to bring De Zerbi into this project while we still have the active injuries?
Sanchez.
And this is my final concluding point when it comes to the whole De Zerbi, Areola shit. I don't care what manager they tell me about. Nagelsmann, all these managers you're naming had defensive deficiencies. Nagelsmann had a defensive deficiency at Bayern. That's why he got sacked. De Zerbi had a defensive deficiency at Brighton. That's why he got sacked. Areola is the only one I can't speak of like that. But Areola is not. That's no different than putting Potter at Chelsea. You have not been proven at the highest level.
I don't actually think his attacking strategy is an attacking strategy.
That's a spot on point. But my point is, you take all that aside.
It's more letting these guys just hoop. That's his.
I call it chaos ball. But my thing is, put that manager in charge at Chelsea with this type of pressure. That shit doesn't fly, bro. So my thing is, you guys want all these managers because you want the new flavor of the month. But you're not looking at the actual issue, which is the fucking squad building, bro. I don't know how many times I have to say this. It's the squad building. And then when Maresca...
No, I was just gonna say literally. I've said all along to Joe. I've actually known quite a few guys for a long time, actually, considering. But maybe not streaming as much as myself on my channel. But every single person here, Joey's channel will be below. Joey streams regularly, just like myself, to show support, because I'm not one of those people who maybe no, you'll be in the channel below. Shout out Joey's team.
Sunderland 1-0 for those who follow the Prem.
There we go. I would have loved to get Ahmed on. He went to the game, unfortunately. Big up Ahmed. Safe journey back. I know he lives right around the corner, so he's probably home now.
Yeah, he's close, bro.
Yeah. I think I'm
Yeah,
literally lives in next to.
He's probably just walking home right now.
Yeah, I think he messaged me just now. He says walking. He's probably home now.
Yeah,
That's why it's on YouTube.
straight up.
But yeah, everyone in the building, a lot of people in here, considering the amount of competition that's going on, which is really good to see. Channel's growing, but Joey's channel will be below. Devon X's Twitters and her handles are right there, and also you can find them below as well during the stream. I'll add that. But I was gonna say, I'm just worried moving forward.
And now, Trev, no one's gonna tell you shit.
Like,
by the way, I'm not saying we're gonna be. Yeah,
no, but like, listen.
Joey, can I say one thing? Literally about what you're about to say. What I was gonna literally conclude with if I moved on to you guys in the panel.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that the reason why I've called it a crisis is because a crisis for me isn't one thing. Because one thing can be big enough that it's hard to take hold of. There are natural disasters that happen in the world, and it's only one disaster, but that disaster can cause a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just one thing. But even with that thing, what you can do, because you know what it does, you can kind of prevent it, and you can kind of limit the damage. With Chelsea, you can't limit the injuries, the red cards, the state of plays, the game states, the fixtures. We can't change that. You can't prevent that.
We can limit the red cards.
No.
No.
There's some things you can change, but the quality of the players, X, doesn't allow me to do that. I'm going to say it against the beginning stream. Can Joey X, because Deb was here, he couldn't even give me an answer. Why do you think their opportunity cost and they think in their head it's better to get a red card than to see the goal in the fourth minute and 55th minute?
You know why though, Chez? You know the answer because they're not good defenders. And I'm not even trying to shit on Chalobah or Posner.
It's not even just that, bro. It's like somebody saying, like whoever was commenting in the chat, like they're trying
because here's the thing.
Hold on. They're trying to ask Maresca to coach out those habits. Once you're at a certain age, there's certain habits that are very hard to creep out of your game. And decision making, like Sanchez, is gonna happen. Like this is not gonna be the last time. What Chalobah done is he's not a thinking defender. Chalobah is not a thinking defender. He's a defender that just plays the game and he sees the raw game in front of him. That's why he makes so much bozo. He has to go to ground a lot. He rushes in to leave space. He doesn't think about the game in terms of like a chess game or like a tactical game. He doesn't realize, all right, if I, just allow him to go, we're 1-1, at least we're not a man down. Sanchez doesn't realize, all right, if I rush out and I don't get the ball, maybe if I don't foul him, we could be 1-1, but we're gonna be even. Because listen, and I don't really the injuries, yes, bro, but I feel like the two impactful injuries for me are the lap and Palmer. We missed the lap because João Pedro is kind of suffering up there. Like, yes, all right, I think I feel like he's playing hurt, but these defenders, I feel like no matter who you put in, I think we're gonna yield some of the same results. Because even as I thought, okay, Tussin could do a good job because he came in last season and done a good job, I realized he's not that he's a leader in terms of like, okay, off the field maybe, but when I look at in game, and I saw that Man U game how he allows Luke Shaw to just run, and he does not command his box either. And that this Brighton game, bro, it's totally on the habits because if we kept 11 men, there's a good chance we win that game.
100%.
No, you probably do win the game, mate.
And then Ches,
100%.
Ches,
maybe a draw at worst, like.
Yeah, and Ches, look, that period that we were on top playing, that period we were on top, we could have scored. Like we made some bad decisions in the final third. Like you feel me? So I just feel like the injuries, especially Badiashile and Lavia coming back, especially Lavia, I feel like it is a big deal, but I feel like we should have been able to get through, at least pick a couple points. This today was important because at least if we win this, okay, all right, maybe don't get Liverpool.
Bro, we
have
lost.
that international break to kind of recover some players and we're resting Palmer or something like that. But now that we lost this game, we have to play makeup, and then the next game becomes compounding. You feel me?
Good pick. Good take. Yeah. Let me know when you're done too, so I don't cut you off.
No. I forgot what I was about to say to Joey. There was a point I was going to make to Joey. Oh my gosh, Joey, can you respond to this? So AB's point is, like, he in his opinion, which is grossly true, he thinks Maresca doesn't know how to play with 10 men. And he thinks that purely because of the 10 men is the reason why we're in this position. I think he's trying to say if we don't get 10 men versus United, and today we probably have 6 points. Is that fair?
Shit. But what's the point in saying that?
He doesn't necessarily. He's not necessarily wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Also, the fact is that you can't play. Like, the fact is that he loses his defensive. The defensive structure of our team just gets lost as soon as we lose one player. So there is a point where like he has a point, but at the same time, like our team doesn't defend moments well. Like, that's what it really comes down to. It's not necessarily like the structure of the team or it's always moments. It's always, all right, one-on-one with your guy. Do you have the capability of defending him? How about a long throw? Can you win an aerial duel on a long throw? How about a long ball over the top? Can you?
How about not give a hospital pass to the defense?
I mean, like, it's always moments. And it's like the red cards are moments. It's like Santos in that moment. Reece James is out. He's off with the injury. And you have to be you have to be understanding that you have to move that ball quickly because you are a man down. You are down 2 men at that point. You're because you know Chalobah is not in the right position. You're the only one there. You have to move that ball quickly. You're without Reece, and your Chalobah's out of position, and you're facing towards your goal. Make the pass. Stop. Don't sit on the ball. Otherwise, that's what's going to happen. And that literally all came by because our leader in the back was off the pitch because of an injury. All that entire series of things. Our leader on the back, the only leader we had in the back, is off the pitch. Andre Santos is sitting at right back.
Nah, those
in that cross, bro.
Moment.
What Joey's saying is true, bro. Because now I'm thinking back to that mental cross. He's left-footed. You're really gonna show him down the line and show him that much?
Bro, but Zay, there's so many things like that. And I try not to be like facetious because it's like I'm just an average guy. I didn't make it into the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to act like I know more than professional footballers. But what I'm trying to say is it's the basic shit, bro. Chalobah going up against Sesko in the air. Motherfucker, you know you're not winning that duel. Keep your fucking boots on the ground and backtrack. Like, it's the basics, man. It's the basics, bro. One time, we got beat in transition. Chalobah is, instead of backtracking and looking at his man, he's sprinting out to the side, to the flank. Like, let me just land this one point, because the more people keep bringing up the manager, the more I'm realizing I'm starting to crash out internally, because I'm like, you guys don't get it. Like, we're going to keep doing this process for another 4 years, even if we do sack Maresca, because you guys don't get it. Listen, you guys say, oh, he's, and we've had this argument in the chat. Maresca is a pragmatic manager, right? Okay, let me define to you why he's pragmatic. I'm not going to say whether he is or isn't. Let me tell you why he's pragmatic right now. He knows his defense is shit. He knows he didn't get reinforcements in defense. So what he's trying to do, if you have not realized since we've gotten our injuries, is he's been trying to get over or through that by compensating in the midfield, preventing the amount of chances that are getting back to the defense. Guess what, though? There's still chances that are going to happen in a Premier League game, right? You can only nullify the opposition so much. And you know what's crazy? Every time a team gets one chance against this back line, they take it. And it isn't even questionable. So when you guys go ahead and say it's the manager, you guys, I'm going to dispel a myth. Had we lost today 3-1, had we went for it, right? Instead of bringing on Gusto, instead of we bring on Garnacho and Gittins, right? That's what you guys want, huh? Or who is it? Bonanate, Facundo. You wanted to bring him on too, and then we lost 6-1. Would you guys still have the same energy, or you would be screaming for him to be out today, right?
Yeah, he would be
because
out
that's
today.
what. No. Let me be very clear. If we would have went for it, that's exactly what would have happened. We would have got battered even worse. So it's like I'm not trying to sit here and pretend like I know more than any of you. Exactly.
First, in my opinion, like don't get it twisted. I think the first sub for Andre Santos isn't a poor sub. Like I don't actually think it's a poor sub. Like,
hold on, I got a direct chat, so I'll answer them. I'm not trying to ignore you, HA or I'm not sure how you want me to pronounce that. I'm literally speaking to you directly. You keep saying, what chances did we make before the red? Brother, a game is about 2 teams on the fucking pitch. Brighton did well to limit the amount of chances we created, and yet we still could have had 2 goals by halftime with these limited amount of chances you're speaking about. So that only tells me if we've created even more chances, with guess what? If you add our injured players, that 3 of them are creators, i.e. Cole Palmer, back into the team, we probably create more chances, right? So my thing is, why are people being disingenuous? Look at our injuries. Look at who is making mistakes.
Let's get these likes up, people. Let's get likes up. Rob's here. I think he's with a family as well, so he's done me a big favor joining the stream right now. So I need everyone to do me a favor. That's
not fair, Rob. You're with family. I thought
you're with
family.
Rob, it's criminal you're not home though. Rob, it's criminal you're not home. Honestly, it's a crime. I should arrest you. No,
what crime? What crime have I committed?
You're not at home. I need you home when we lose. I need you home so we can talk properly. We never get to talk after a loss. And you have a lot to say when we win, but not a lot when we lose.
No, I am here. I am here to give my. I
want to give you the floor. Yeah, everyone's had a chance to speak, so there's your chance to speak for as long as you need.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously the starting 11. I didn't have particularly that big a problem with it. And in that first half, we dominated the midfield, we dominated possession, we created chances. If Esteval, crosses better, or is not as if Neto cross comes off better, maybe we have 2 or 3-0, in that first half, right? Well, fast forward to the red card, right? As Joey pointed out, that moment happens because Rhys James is being tended to because he twists his ankle. That's fair. But Andre Santos, obviously, poor mistake. Now, for me, that was not a death knell to take off Andre Santos and cede the control of the midfield that you had had all throughout the game. I thought the Andre Santos substitution was poor. I thought one of the attackers. I don't think our wingers had were great, and I don't think particularly Joao Pedro was that amazing. So for me, it would have been, I think, especially when you go down to 10 men, what you want to do, in my opinion, is that you want to maintain control of the game. You want to have possession as much as you possibly can, and then hit them in transition if you possibly can. But Maresca taking that, all of a sudden, as soon as Andre Santos goes out, the Brighton manager does substitution, and they start controlling the midfield straight away, and they start creating chances after chances after chance. And it's simple. That's the game. And again, I'm not saying this is Maresca's fault. I'm just saying maybe that is Achilles' heels, that when it comes to managing a win, when your team is with 10 men, regardless of how weak your position is, if this was Liverpool or Arsenal, I hear you. But the last 2 games been United and Brighton. I understand we shouldn't be getting red cards in the first place, but getting a red card shouldn't be a death sentence for us, for our team, especially against lower competition. It shouldn't because we've seen plenty of times, Man United or Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, even Newcastle, like these teams will get red card, but they're still playing well and they're still, being threatening. Like we shouldn't feel like, oh, we're going red card against Burnley. Yeah, we cooked. We're done. We're going red card against Sunderland. Yeah, that's us done. That shouldn't be the case. This is Chelsea after all. We have quality world-class players on the pitch. Going down 10 men shouldn't be a death. This shouldn't be a death sentence for Chelsea.
Rob. I need to ask a question. What's your thoughts on the squad?
I think that squad is good.
Rob already
Squad is
said it.
quality.
Let me.
You
Good
said
enough for
world
good.
class.
I need
You were world class.
quantifiers. Good enough for what?
Good enough to win against United and against Brighton.
No. What's the score
I
good
put-
enough
I put-
for?
I put
You
it-
said good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good enough to win these two the games we haven't won.
All right, Rob.
It's
Let me ask
absolutely
you.
Wait. Good enough to win it with 10 men
That's
Yes.
in Maresca's
Yes.
system.
Yes.
When you know Maresca's system doesn't work with 10 men.
Again, why? Okay, if my why? So every time we go to 10 men, regardless of their position, we should just crumble and say, "Well, that's
It's
a loss."
not just regardless of the opposition. It's context, Rob. It's because of the injuries in our back line mixed with Maresca's system, mixed with being down a man. That's the context you're not talking about.
You're just putting it down to one thing, which I think disingenuous.
You can't put it down to one thing. Listen, if we had a fully healthy squad and Maresca was doing this shit 10 men down, which we factually know he has played well being down a man before. We've seen it under Maresca last season.
No.
I'll pull it up right now. Hold on. We're going to be disingenuous. Hold on. I'll pull up both games. And I'll send you the stat line. I'll send you everything. So you can tell me whether it's a bad game.
Hold on. He keeps ignoring the fact that we're down to 10 men and keep going to. It's Rob. Do you agree that it's hard to win a game with a man down?
Yes, it's harder to win a game with a man down than it is with 11.
Okay. But why do you keep focusing on what we do after the 10 men rather than what's leading up to getting the 10 men?
No, because obviously you're gonna get you're gonna get errors, right? It happens. It's football. But 10, every coach has gone out to 10 men before. 10 men should be a death sentence for Chelsea Football Club.
Nah, but Rob, it's the 10 men, and when it happened, where it happens, the minute. It's not just 10 men. If we got 10 men the 85th minute and we lost 3-1, we wouldn't be saying this.
I would be on Maresca's neck if that happened.
We had 10 men away at Old Trafford in the 4th minute on a rainy day in flipping September. Like, it's the context.
I hear
at a place we haven't won at in 13 years. Long before Maresca was employed.
Not even the 10 men. Why is Chalobah and Sanchez making the same mistake 2 weeks in a row?
I agree with you.
You need to answer that, Rob. Why are they making tackles when you don't need to? Rob, why?
Okay,
I still don't understand how we're good enough defensively. Like
Joey, he was the last man. Just let him fucking score. Just let him score.
Bro, I could put Ches in that position, and Ches will get beat dirty, and Ches will let him concede. No, I'm saying Ches would have let him score the goal and got up and dusted his boots off, bro.
Rob, answer that to me. I need Rob to respond to this because you speak all the time. Why is your squad doing this, Rob?
Again. Trev had a Brentford. Santos had a Brentford. Am I gonna sit here and say now all of a sudden Santos is a dead player? No, he's still a quality player, right? But again, going down to 10 men,
moving away from the center back that you said we did not need.
Yeah,
I'm not letting you
told me trust Josh, Rob.
You keep on avoiding
Joey.
You told us we didn't need center backs, Rob.
I never told you that.
You went on Twitter and got
never told you that.
For your wait a second.
I never told you. I never told you we didn't need a center back.
Maresca was
That's a lie.
more than
You're lying
any
on me.
manager in all of football. So
And I
Wait, hold on, Joey.
you said we're good enough.
Rob has a right to
Please
respond.
explain to me why they're making brain fart after brain fart.
Yeah, come.
Again, I never said we don't. I never said we didn't need a center back. You're lying on my name. I never said. If there's one thing that I've said all summer long is we needed 2 center backs.
Joey, I got
right?
you. He said it.
I will.
You know what to do.
Joey, I have proof, bro. Rob's not getting away with this. Hey, Rob, hold on.
Oh my
Give me the
God.
clips.
I got you, Rob. Wait, Rob. Tell me one thing. This is wait.
He's lying through
Ches, real quick. And I hate to do this to you, Rob, because football is never this serious.
Rob's uncle, but we have to call him out. Like
on your family, Rob. Wait, Rob. On your family, are you willing to lie and say you never told us to trust Josh? Please lie to me. Lie to my face.
I told you to trust Josh. I've never been a Josh believer in the first
Rob,
place.
why would you even answer a question?
Did you say yes or no? Hold on, he's deflecting. Did you say yes or no? Did you say trust the squad? Did you not say trust the squad?
I said trust the squad, not Josh. I never said trust Josh.
Don't
come and say I said trust the squad. No, I said trust the squad. I never said trust Josh.
That's why I asked the question. Hey, Rob, we're going to
No problem. I'll clarify. He said trust the squad, guys, not Josh.
Yeah, I said our squad is good enough to be winning these games. I never said, oh,
Rob,
trust,
it's
trust,
not
trust.
because
He
Rob,
said on Twitter, bring back Dasasi, bro. On Twitter, he said, bring back Dasasi.
Brother,
Don't let him
Rob,
do
your
this.
the
squad.
chat is
Don't let
clipping
him
you up
do this.
nasty right now, bro.
Rob, you know
Don't
what
let him
you don't
do
understand.
I can't see
Rob,
the
you know
chat.
what you don't understand. I've defended our overall defense last season because people call it trash, it's terrible, it's horrible. But then we'll have the third best defense in the league, win 2 trophies, whatever. Cool, 0 rate trophies, whatever. We still won them, right? The problem is, Rob, the squad is what we're seeing in front of our eyes. We're not scoring many open play goals. We're not doing
And
that well in
again,
midfield.
yes, our score,
We're not doing that
and
well
I
in
think,
defense.
and I
And
think,
the system hasn't changed. The individuals have.
no, yes, the
Speak on
system.
it, Trust.
Well, yeah, the individual have
The system.
changed.
Sorry, that's not right. The system changed today. He played 4 at the back, and he didn't play with.
It was a
this
4-2-3-1 today, so yes, the
But the
system
point
did.
is, Rob, the point
Wait.
is,
Yeah, go ahead.
even despite James being off for 2 minutes, like, why is Santos heavy touch? I agree with you. It happens. But why is Chalobah, who's relatively experienced, that's your squad, by the way. Why is he taking the guy out two versus the goalkeeper? Like, why? Like,
Okay,
why?
nobody here ever accused Chalobah of being world class. Nobody ever said
It's
Chalobah
not
is world
about
class.
being world class because even if he was fit with Cole, there would be our starting centre backs, Rob.
Yes,
If Cole was fit, who are we
I
playing?
agree.
I have a gadget to ask Rob.
My point is we've always had my point is we've always had a great defensive structure, right? I don't know what Maresca has done, that's no longer the case, but we've always had a great defensive structure. It has nothing to do with individuals.
Our defensive
Why
structure isn't
are
the
you
issue.
fucking dumb,
It has
son? They keep
nothing
making
to
mistakes.
do.
Rob, what
It has
dominant
nothing to
defensive
do with individuals.
Breathe. Joey,
Chaz,
breathe.
I'm gonna leave, bro, because I'm gonna take over the stream, son.
Yo,
I'm gonna
Rob,
leave, bro.
Rob,
This guy is actually retarded.
Rob,
No.
This
It has
is
nothing to do with.
actual.
Joey,
This is
breathe,
actual
breathe.
mental
Joey,
illness.
Joey, don't crash out.
This
Joey,
is
don't crash.
mental illness, bro. Like,
Don't
this is
crash.
mental
It ain't
illness.
worth it.
You
Joey,
are
can you
mentally
listen?
ill, my friend.
Joey,
Mentally
can you
ill.
listen?
I
Can
don't
you
know
listen?
how else to put it,
Can
bro.
you
This is
can
a
you
mental
listen for a
illness,
second?
man.
Can you listen for a second?
No, bro, I can't. You just
Okay, fine,
waffle, bro.
fine.
I can't.
Did our
Every time I listen, it hurts my head.
did our goalkeeper make bare mistakes last season? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Did Cole Will and our centre backs make bare mistakes last season? Yes or no?
Yes.
So tell me,
Oh,
how did we?
not this level of mistake.
Listen. How did we end up with only conceding 2 more goals than Liverpool, who have world-class goalkeeper and world-class centre back?
I
Answer me
agree
that
with the
question.
structure, though. But what's your point, Rob?
No. My point is our defensive structure is never been dependent on an individual. It's dependent on how the manager sets it up.
Rob? That's where Joey's upset because what you're doing is contradicting yourself, Rob. We all agree our defensive structure isn't the issue. It's the squad, it's the individuals.
This is becoming an issue.
Rob, what's changed
It's become an issue.
season from 6-7 weeks ago? What's changed?
What's changed from this season?
I'll tell you what's changed. The personnel.
What?
That's what's changed.
Oh, what happened? What did Maresca do to the defensive
personnel.
I don't know. Maybe if Chalobah could win a header and we wouldn't have dropped. No, if Chalobah could win his headers, bro. If Chalobah could win his headers and is not a bozo for 2 weeks in a row, for 3 weeks in a row now, 3 weeks in a row. 3 fucking weeks in a row. Even the
Joey.
So are you telling me Liverpool wasn't a bozo 3 weeks in a row last season?
No, we're not doing this.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay, are you telling me?
Who cares about Levi Colwell? Why didn't we get someone? Why didn't we get someone?
Chaos, bro.
Why you shouting?
The guy who said, no, I'm not letting you do this.
Why are you screaming?
Who said,
Joey, why are you screaming?
8 out of 10 window. Why didn't we get someone?
Rob, you know why he's screaming. You know why he's screaming, Rob. You know why he's
You said we needed two center backs. How the fuck was it an 8 then? How the fuck was it an 8 if we needed 2 center backs?
Because we didn't get center back. If we had gotten center back, it would have been a 10.
Oh, fucking give me a break.
Joey. level, just one level down. I know how you're feeling. One level down, because if not, you're gonna crash out and not make logical responses. But let me say this to Rob. Let me get to real quick, Zay. These are the uncomfortable conversations I want to
You're losing
have.
your mind for no reason, bro. You're losing your mind for
No.
no reason.
He's losing his mind because we've lost another game because the players are fucking bozos.
Church squad ball knowledge. That's all you got, my friend. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ches, remember there was a guy in chat named S or SP, and he wanted to ask a question. I'm gonna segue this perfectly. This is for Rob and Rob alone, okay? Fuck the rest of the panel asking. Rob, at the beginning of the season, what were our expectations? What were our targets this season?
Mine?
No, not yours. Actually, yes, yours. Let me be specific. Yours. Go ahead.
Title challenge and UCL final.
Okay. Ooh, I respect you for saying UCL final. Actually, big up to you for that, Rob. So let's just say they're not going to make the UCL final because, yeah. Do you think we're challenging for the league as it stands? And this will lead into the question.
Do I think we challenge for the league as it stands? Yes.
So you still think we can challenge for the league? You still think we will finish top 3 and within 15 points of Liverpool?
100%.
We've got the stream here, by the way, so it's fine.
He's the loser.
100%.
Okay.
He's the
no problem. I just want you to know. Wait. When we bring this up again later, and we said you said this is on stream. So let's just be very clear.
1 hour,
now,
11 minutes.
I'm saying this with my chest.
Sorry, guys,
I think this squad. I think
okay,
this squad is good enough to challenge for the league.
So Rob, this is the last question.
Good
then
enough to challenge for the league.
Rob, that crazy.
Wait. No. He's answered everything I need him to answer. You think the squad is good enough when not injured? You think we are going to compete for the league? So that means if we didn't meet our targets, and Maresca is under pressure. So the question that the person asked was, how much time does Maresca get based on what he's done at the end of last season? How much time does he get in your eyes, Rob?
I mean, we evaluated at the end of the season. I'm not sacking him mid-season. No way.
Okay, thank God. No. Thank God. At least there is logic with what you just said there. You wouldn't sack him mid-season. That's all I need to know.
I don't think Rob's Maresca out. I think he's just calling Maresca.
No,
but Rob, the only thing I have an issue with is, which means Joey got vexed, we started screaming, is because like
I mean, Joey's always vexed about
the defensive structure hasn't. But Rob, let me make it clear. Like I made this point on the stream with X and Dev and Joey. I said, if you have to rely, Rob, on Leone, Gakpo, and Chiesa, don't expect the same output as VVD. Do you know what I'm saying? Salah. And do you know what I'm saying? Them kind of man. And Ekitike. Don't expect the same output. So the point is this. I don't think the team, playing-wise, has changed much at all. Other than today...
I think our press is not as good.
Rob, let me just say this.
Rob's not trolling. This is actually how he feels.
Rob.
Yeah.
I generally don't believe, when I watch our games, is drastically different to the end of last season. So what the difference is the players are off form. Me, Joey, Dev, X said that. Enzo's, Caicedo hasn't been great. Players individually off form and injured. The injuries, and then the quality of the squad because of the injuries. Because we have injuries, we have to see our squad. Caliber has to play. Tosin has to play. So now we have injuries. We're now seeing our squad in game week 5, 6. And clearly, it's not good enough. Because I tell you right now, Rob, any top centre back, A, wouldn't be done like that, like Chalobah was in positioning. And B, if they wouldn't get a red card early in the second half.
And Ches, I looked at the.
You telling me Van Dijk's never been moved?
I looked at the replay. He could have got that goal side. That guy didn't take the best touch.
I know.
If he doesn't touch him and tries to get around him.
Yeah. He could get I'm not saying the guy wouldn't have a chance, but there's a chance that you get and make one of those.
Oh, and guess what the worst case scenario is? They score.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, also.
Oh, it's 1-1. Oh, how scary.
Rob, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who do you blame more for our start to the season? The directors or the manager?
Good question.
The manager.
All right, cool.
Hey.
No. He better have said
that. This is where
he had to say that.
He better have said that.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense to not say the directors.
No, it's consistent with what Rob thinks.
No. The X, he can't say the directors. Like all the prop he's giving him, he can't. Now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I told
I know you can't.
Joey. I said plainly, they messed up by selling Nicholas Jackson. I said that.
God,
that's my opinion. I don't agree with them. I thought they messed up.
Yeah, but Rob, Rob, if that's the case,
keep it respectful.
This is great.
Keep it respectful.
Chez, this is great. So now wait. You said that they fucked up by not selling Nicholas Jackson. You've also said in the stream that you wanted them to get 2 center backs. So how in the fuck is it a 7 out of 10 window?
Because they didn't get 2 center backs. Otherwise, it would be a 10.
You just said 2 things that they did not do. Okay, I'm not even.
Yes.
How in the fuck is it a 7 out of 10?
Joey, if we're getting 2 center backs and Jackson say, I would be saying we will win the league. We will win the league. Because they didn't, I said we're gonna challenge.
Answer my question. You avoid the question every time.
You're wasting your breath.
You're telling me because let me answer your question.
There's
because I don't
things that we don't have, right? That you just said we don't have.
Yes.
How is it that if we don't have these things, they still get a 7? Like what? Like how? Like,
because
how?
Because I still think the squad is good enough to achieve a title challenge.
Wait. First, this is the assumption of healthy, right?
How?
Wait, Joey. Hold on, Joey.
That's literally contradicting itself. You said we needed 2 center backs, and then you said it's still good enough to win a challenge. How do we need 2 center backs and Nicholas Jackson, but now we're still good enough? Can you explain that?
Joey, he rates the team that highly.
I rate his team highly, and I think Hato as a center back is actually a quality option.
At 19, but I hear it.
You really can't argue with Rob because he actually genuinely believes that they're good.
Joey. The thing is, I need you to understand. Rob is not giving propaganda. He believes this shit.
That's why.
I understand, but I'm trying to switch his belief in a manner where I want him to understand where we're coming from. Because if we all believe we needed a center back, right? And center back is one of the most important pieces of a team. And we all believe
that's what you and I disagree. That is where you and I disagree. I don't think center back is the most, because I will give you. I've said this. I've said with Chess all the time.
Let him land.
Listen to me. I've said to Chess all the time. Liverpool have top level center backs, but the defense is not good. Even with top level center backs,
that's down the
because the defensive structure is not that good. It's not good enough. You think center back is the most important? I don't think it is. If you have top quality center back without a good defensive
why do I need a top level center back? Can I just have a center back that doesn't make as many mistakes?
Yeah. We're not asking for a
lot. Why is it either top level or a guy who does less in mistakes wins his area?
Because that's not
that's
Tosin.
Do you see how much of a difference that is between
that is Tosin?
Yeah, that's Tosin. But Rob, I agree with you in terms of like if we had our first team fit and we're playing this way, even with red cards or not, I would actually agree with you. But the problem is, me, Rob, me, Joey, X, and Dev's point is the squad right now is proving they're not the level to even fill in for a few games.
Obviously, you can't do
Rob,
anything about
injuries. Rob,
let him land. Let Chess land one at a time. Then go ahead, Rob.
Because we speak all the time. It's game week 6. We have 8 points. It's game week 6. We have like 8 injuries. It's game week 6. We barely scored any goals in terms of open play and patterns of play, which you will say as a manager, which I would agree with, by the way. It's game week 6.
Yeah.
We don't know when our next win's coming. There's a problem there because we're too early to have these problems.
I mean, it's probably coming after Liverpool.
We're wasting our time, bro, because he says it's like it's coming next, bro. Like,
no, but I agree with Rob in terms of like Chelsea had like their structure is good, so we have our best centre backs. But the problem is what we're disagreeing with, Rob, is the structure is the same to me. It's just Sanchez and Chalobah decided to move like idiots.
This is the same structure that got us top 4, by the way.
I haven't seen anything that different. Like I'm not seeing.
We controlled the game for 60 minutes, and then we made two
That's what I'm
bozums.
saying. It wasn't like, we got bought. Like,
Yeah,
Joey,
but that shouldn't be a death knell though. That shouldn't be a death knell.
No, but Rob,
Right?
I said this to boys earlier. In
we
every
up
single
1-0.
game, but Rob, in the Brentford game, did we create a lot of chances in the second half? Yes or no?
In the Brentford game.
Second half, right?
Yes. Yes.
And then what did you say? Rob's words, Joey. Palmer's more at fault than Garnacho. Go strike me down if I'm lying.
No, I said Palmer cost us the game. Yes.
There we go. So even worse. Even better for my point. The point is this. So in one game, Joey, against the Brentford team who has a good record recently, it's a really, really good game for us. Creating Charge should have won it. And in today's first half, wasn't so much, but we're controlling it, and people are using it as a stick-in to hit the manager with. It's not the game state you're going to have. Every single game is going to be the same.
Hey, Rob, I got a question for you.
Chill.
All right, no, Rob, I got a good question for you. After these 8 games, right? Where would you place our center backs as in what place compared to the rest of the league?
What place? What do you mean? Do you want me to rank them? What?
Yeah, if you were going to
1,
rank
2,
them
20?
in the top 20, obviously within the league, right? Our center backs, what we have over the last 8 games, where do you rank them in the league?
I don't know.
Wait, Rob, I got one.
Wait, Callie, let him answer, bro. Let him answer.
I don't know, man. I don't know everybody's center back pairing.
You don't watch the Premier League?
I watch. Obviously, they're not they're the worst in the top 6.
Are Spurs center backs better than ours?
Yes.
What?
Are Spurs center backs better than ours as it stands right now?
Yes.
Okay, you're not too far gone. I just want to make sure we're still watching this.
How about Brighton center backs? Are Brighton center backs better than ours?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. We're doing. This is why I'm doing this project. This is why I'm doing this, Ches. This is why I'm doing this. 1 second. Let me keep going.
Also, real quick, chat. Keep it respectful, bro. Keep it respectful.
Are Brentford center backs better than ours?
He's not there, but.
Yo, the fact that I even have to think about that is crazy, bro.
I'm gonna be Joey. Right when you get to Brentford,
there's an obvious deficiency on the way that he looks at what we have. Like that's just truly.
No. Of course, that's because, like I said, Joey. The reason why you're getting into it with Rob right now is because you guys have 2 fundamental differences. He rates the squad far higher than you do, so you're never ever going to be able to see what the fuck he's talking about. Because believe me, when I first talked to Rob, bro, I was reacting the same way you were, and then Rob's a cool dude. I hear it. I want to be very clear too. Like everybody, you can go at someone's footballing opinion.
I'll have discussions about things that are actually real. I won't have discussions about things that are not in reality.
Yeah, hypotheticals. I hear that. But all I want to say is, regardless if you disagree with Rob, respect the man, Rob. You can disrespect the footballing opinions of Rob. But I shouldn't see anybody in here saying Rob can go eat a dick, this and that. Nah, I got you, Rob. Don't worry, bro. I got you, Rob. But I got to be clear, bro, because I disagree with Rob all the fucking time.
Once again, don't do that. Are Brentford center backs better than ours?
Who's Brentford? Nathan Collins and who else? No.
That's proper banter, bro.
How about Newcastle? I want to just see where it is. I want to actually see where it is.
Wait,
Newcastle, Botman and Share, yes.
Botman and Share have all right, and then all right. So,
but that's it.
How about Villa? How about Villa?
No.
So you,
I wouldn't say
we're like an 8. Our defense.
Pau Torres and Tyrone Mings? No.
Yeah, I'm not taking Pau Torres. I mean,
Joey, are you doing injured or fully healthy? Are you doing injured or fully healthy?
At current, after 8 games.
Yeah, but even then, I wouldn't take
after 8 games.
Actually, I would tell you, I would after 8 games, Liverpool center backs don't look that much better than ours.
Is better than both our center backs.
So after 8 games,
I'm not denying. Why do you keep on putting Liverpool in the discussion?
No, because after 8 games,
Liverpool don't have attacking.
You have to redirect.
Wait. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Compare ourselves to Liverpool. They don't have the attacking.
No, but you're talking about center backs, but they consider more goals.
I know, but why are you comparing ourselves to Liverpool so much?
I mean, we're comparing center backs. Is that what we're doing?
Right,
after 8 games?
But our center backs.
Why are they out of the comparison?
No, but But Rob, that's irrelevant because I'm just talking about where you rate the center backs at this current moment. I don't have. Why are you bringing Liverpool into the discussion?
No, because
every single time?
at this very particular moment, they haven't been good.
Okay, but why are we even having that discussion?
Well, because you compare center backs to everybody else in the league.
We're talking about
you,
Chelsea. Isn't Chelsea our football team?
Yes, but you're comparing them to the
Okay,
rest
no,
of the league.
I'm asking you I'm asking you this question, right? I'm asking you this question in understanding where you believe
where you rate the current defense. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm doing. If you believe that, that's fine. I'm not dissuading you. If that, I can't change your mind. I'm realize that. I can't change your mind. Okay, so like I just want to understand where you are. If I'm gonna not,
I do respect you for that, Rob. You're in your own.
That's where you rate them. So around 6th to 8th place defensively, right, is where you're going.
Hey boys, let's talk about other topics.
That's really what it is. That's really all.
Let's just move forward.
Yeah,
Joey.
Right.
Rob, Bill X been here with Dev. Yeah, everyone's had their opinions.
Sorry, Shez, I didn't mean to take over.
Hey,
bro, it's light, man. I just was listening. Kind of going circles.
Mendem, I gotta cut with the kid just finished his game, so.
You're good, brother. Thank you for coming on.
We'll chat again, innit? We'll chat again.
Yeah.
We will talk again. We will.
Catch us for that Liverpool. Hey, Rob, you better be there for that Liverpool preview.
Don't worry.
You better be there for that Liverpool preview.
I'm gonna be
I'll be there too, brother.
I will be there with my chest all out. You know,
Rob,
chest.
we'll be here. Rob, we'll be here.
Benfica.
Benfica. Don't forget Benfica. We will be here.
We're smoking them.
Oh wait, also just want to say big up to Rob and blessings to you and your family, bro. All good.
Love.
We're gonna end up finishing off this segment here. Big up Rob for joining. He actually showed his face, so at least for once he showed up when we lost. Cairo, man, like, bro.
That's what I was saying earlier, Jez. Like,
Mod, come on, man. Don't let me have to do the work for you. Respectfully, like, do your job in it. I know Joey's a mob. He's on this panel. Like, just bait.
Mr. Rengoku, just chill out, bro. I appreciate you defending me and shit. But
by the way, I love Demon Slayer. I saw it yesterday. I was really upset.
Oh, it was fire, right? That shit is fire.
It's on my Twitter. If you guys know, I love Demon Slayer.
That's one of the best movies that's come out, bro. It's fire.
I enjoyed that movie.
Best animation in the game.
I want to go see it again. I'm dead ass.
Joey, I said that today. I told my family, like, what?
Guys.
I said today, I want to see it again. They're like, what? What do you mean to see the show? It was rubbish. I was like, bro, I love that movie.
We can't make this a Demon Slayer stream, but I just need to ask 2 questions really quick so we can go back to the point. 1, do you guys know what is coming in Demon Slayer? Like, are you guys purely anime?
I have the entire manga.
Hey, Joey, they're not ready for this shit. Joey, they're not ready for this shit.
Oh,
they're not ready for this shit.
Wait, why do you guys?
I read the back end of the manga, like what happens afterwards again.
Wait, why don't you read it first? Like,
I'll tell you. In America, and when we were younger, like around 9 to 15, Western culture got very enamored with manga, anime, Japanese culture. But back in the day, that shit was lame. Like, you would get clowned on for reading manga. You would get clowned on for liking this shit.
The story is, right? The story is, I used to be a big comic book fan, all right? And basically, my library, my dad we didn't have no money, so my library locally would have, like, a section of comic books, bro. And we would just be, me and my brother, we chill there for hours, bro. Hours.
Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Death Note.
Hours, bro. Just reading shit that we didn't even know existed, bro. Literally.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, literally didn't even know existed, bro. Until now they're mangas. Now they're animes.
Yeah, now they're big.
Now they're actual animes.
Yeah, like actual shows. Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter.
That's the short answer.
This is my second favorite. Honestly, number one, obviously.
Hunter x Hunter, bro.
Number one,
knows ball, bro.
I'm gonna say it. We're gonna say after 3, 2, 1. The best anime is. Everyone to unanimously say this one, innit? 3, 2, 1. AOT, innit? I'm saying Attack on Titan is probably number 1.
I think that is a top 3 all-timer when it's going to be all said and done. But for me, it's always going to be Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist and Hunter x Hunter are my.
I haven't finished that off, but people say
it's very hard for me to tell you my favorite.
Yeah,
and then honestly,
everybody tells me Full Metal. One Piece is flipping cold.
Because, like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, like, there's some animes that are coming out right now that have my heart. So, like, I don't know if they're gonna be my favorite.
More than this one? This one has been.
I'm being so serious. There's a couple animes that just came out recently that
like Demon Slayer, etc. That guy's
No,
no,
so
not
into it.
even that. Like I'm talking Don to Don. I'm talking like
You like Don to Don? I hate that shit, but I
love
hear you.
Don to Don.
I respect it, but it's
love
not my
Don
thing.
to Don. I don't solo leveling like is another great one. I've read all of
JJK?
solo leveling though, so it's,
JJK.
bro. JJK is another
I
good
hate
one.
this still.
But I don't like the ending of JJK. I'm still like, I'm still pissed
Same.
off.
That's how I feel about Attack on Titan. Chuz, that's my
then-
thing about Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
It's the ending.
and then like
Oh, yeah, the ending is a bit.
nah,
I didn't like the ending.
Yeah, this Fars game is lit.
I like Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8's really good.
At least everybody in here knows ball when it comes to anime. Thank fuck, bro.
Bro,
I need
like-
to, to be honest, Dev, I'm a rookie. I only know a few. I've only seen Hunter
Gayakucha.
For you to be a rookie, you're
this
naming
new
the
one,
proper
Gayakucha.
anime.
This new one, Gayakucha, is.
That needs time, Joey. That needs time, but I hear you on that. Like, it needs just an extra 3 months.
I've read ahead, Callie. I've read ahead. And bro,
Chuck,
like,
see, we're
the
to,
deepness,
how
how
outside
deep
of
it's
football,
getting
there's actually a life.
is
Like,
crazy.
guys,
How
outside
deep
of
it is,
football,
like the meaning of everything is mad.
You know, it's
deep.
crazy.
I'm actually genuinely feeling to go to cinema tonight and watch it again because I'm just not in the mood for Chelsea. I just don't want to see YouTube right now. I just don't want to.
Yo,
I just want to
after the stream,
work for an hour and a half. I just don't want to.
Chaz, after the stream, me and Joey will link you a couple because you say you're a rookie, but you're naming proper ones. So we'll link you a proper.
I can't converse when it comes to things like that. Naruto.
My list is deep,
One
bro.
Piece.
My list is deep, like,
like,
and my
One
brother's
Piece,
list is
Naruto,
even
and all
deeper.
But one thing I would say on Demon Slayer, like, honestly, I watched the movie and I was like, is it just me? But I love the movie in it. Like,
no, it's cool, bro.
I don't, you might not understand. Like, I love,
bro. Yeah,
bro.
It's as
What
good as
doing,
cinema
man?
as you're gonna get. It's visually cinematic,
visually
cinematic, storyline cinematic,
story writing,
the music, everything.
The music, like all of it. Like the sound effects were like.
Guys, I was sober.
I'm telling you, bro.
I was sober. Imagine I wasn't sober.
They took their time and it was dope. That's all I gotta say. They took their time and it was.
I went to go watch that zooted, dog. You're tripping. You need to go watch that shit zooted, bro. I was having the time of my life.
I'll definitely go there different.
Dude, I might do 3D this time. That sounds dope.
You know, right when I don't want to spoil it, so.
That's it.
I'm just gonna say the song. I'm not gonna spoil it. You know when that shit's about to pop off and you hear, and then
yeah. No. For me, guys, obviously they do this in Demon Slayer where they always have a backstory, but some of the backstories were deep.
Yeah.
I was like especially.
I think that's the best part of Demon Slayer.
The one with the
backstories are the best part.
With the strike.
Yeah. Don't say it out loud. Yeah.
The backstories are the best part, in my opinion, bro.
Hey, you know,
because what it is
that's a storyline.
Story. He died. I want to know his story.
You know, Azaka.
Hero Academy, bro. If you know, you know.
You know what it is?
Let me say this quick here. Azaka's storyline. Azaka.
It's a great ending.
I actually
Rengoku, you know what it is. That Akaza's story. Woo.
Bro, that's a good story, yeah. I agreed with his story. I hear him. I actually hear it.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
You
get why he did all of it.
Chaz, a good couple amount of them, when they, that's the whole point of Demon Slayer. When the demon dies, you get the backstory of what they were when they were human, because they can't remember their human memories as a team.
Until they pass away.
The whole point of it is, you start to see some of the demon slayers are more demonic, that's the story writing element, than the actual demons, and vice versa.
The demon slayers are the ones that made the worst. Have made worse mistakes than the actual.
We're fucking up right now. Look at where we're at. We're out here lovingly talking about anime because football has pissed us all off. That's where we're at, fellas. We're talking about anime to distract from Chelsea.
I was actually contemplating watching it yesterday or today, but I really wanted to watch it yesterday, but I kind of regret it now. It would have been nice to go watch it today because it would have been like something to look forward to. But I thought Chelsea were going to win, so I thought I'd be on his stream and happy.
Well, we should have if we didn't have a dumbass we didn't have a dumbass mistake.
It would have been an easy 1-0 win.
Can I just say this?
Even bro, I guess the thing in the end is like Chalaba in that position needs to not make a red card challenge there.
Facts.
Like that's
You know-
the reality of it.
But Joey,
Like,
Santos gets partial blame.
You have to
Santos
trust your
gets partial
team that
blame.
you can score again, bro. Like that. Like
Yeah, Joey, that's
you're not some chumps.
literally.
You're
Like
not
I hear what
bro.
people are saying
You're not
about like
chumps. You're not holding a 1-0
Yeah.
lead. Like that's not what you're doing. That's not what
Joe
you're
and Devin. So we end off the stream. I want to give Joey Hunter and me. Devin already says before Joey joined and he joined and we all said the same thing. Like, not every single game is going to be 3-4-0, 10 chances. Some games you have minimal chances. You'll win 2-1, 1-0, may draw. You might narrowly lose because you miss loads. It happens.
Mhm.
My problem is that Maresca said about the present was the perfect metaphor or whatever word you want to use or whatever you want to use.
I haven't seen any
Like,
of his quotes.
He
so-
said we can't keep gifting the opposition.
yeah.
And what do I call us? Charity FC? Here you go, United. Then they go
Yep.
lose to Brentford. The same team. By the way, we were very
Here you go,
annoyed
Brighton.
we drew at.
Yep.
We were
Yeah.
pissed we drew. They lost 3-1 convincingly. We went there, you go. Brighton didn't have a shot, I think, for like the whole half.
60
Brother,
minutes.
to the 52nd minute. So guess what?
Yeah.
You know,
hey,
Mensa went down the wing.
Here you go. Here you go. Here
Yep.
you go on.
60
Josh,
minutes
let
was
me-
their
Josh, you
first
want to
shot.
jump for the header? No, go
Sure.
on.
Let me give you a perfect quote for this situation.
On target. at least.
Maresca's system, after
Yeah, on
I've
target.
watched the system for at least close to 2 years now, that system is sustainable. You know what's not sustainable? This squad. And that's what's going to be the death of Maresca. Respectfully, bro.
First
This
team.
system is
We're talking
sustainable.
first
The squad
team.
isn't.
First team, Chalobah on form, Cole in form, everyone playing decent, not even everyone great on form. Everyone in their position. Rob's probably right. We probably do challenge for the league. But the problem is, Joey and Dev, you don't win the league with your starting 11. You win the league with your squad.
Mhm.
And I thought the squad would be capable to perform for at least a few games. They can't even perform for 3 games in a row.
And that's
2
the
of them are
reality of it,
recorded.
bro. That's the reality of it.
Chalobah's now out for, I think it's 2 games because of violent conduct. So he's out for 2 games, or 1 game actually. It's 1 game.
Just one.
So
game.
he'll be out for Liverpool. So we're playing with youngsters. We already had youngsters already, but now youngsters at Liverpool. We're actually it's peak. But people them. Wab Sports is down below. I'm gonna add that now. Xavier, Dev, and Rob do not have channels, so obviously you won't find them. But they're always here. They always have a Don's channel, my channel, and even some of them, not including Wab Sport. That's Joey. Even some of them feature on other people's channels like Judge Mo, Football Terrace, and whatnot. So you'll see them all there. But every single person who joined, big numbers, even when we talk about anime, we see a lot of people in here. So, big all of you, it's time for us to actually enjoy our lives because football isn't everything. Joey will tell you that. But we will see you guys tomorrow. No, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll talk more on the game and any updates we get.
Yeah, 100%. You'll see me tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna all be here tomorrow. We can get to talk about the game probably a bit after the 4 o'clock kickoff. So probably be either in the morning or will be late at night time. Be out every single person who joined. And be everybody who's subscribed. Jiu-Jitsu Cousin's a good one. Be every single person subscribed on the stream with a few subscribers as well. So thank you and peace out. Love.